Hi, I'm Janet. After years of trying to figure out the film industry, making some gains, only to see them dwindling away, I finally got my shit together and I made $85,000 my first year in the film industry in Los Angeles. Creating a career in film does not need to be a struggle. You can start in your city. I want to teach you my process and teach you how to do it. You'll see that you really can live that extraordinary film lifestyle that only the film industry can provide. Let's go. I am going to let you in on how I negotiate and how I create relationships. Now, I've been doing this for 25 years, meaning I've been working in this business for 25 years. And I started off in documentaries, started off in interviews. I remember when I started, I was just super scared about everything, like afraid to say the wrong things and that I was going to come across as desperate. I was basically be very afraid to even develop relationships because what if they didn't like what I said or like me or said the wrong thing or whatever. So one of the most valuable things that I do in the Friends in Film program is I show you guys just how to navigate this business, what's appropriate, how to develop these relationships, and how to see yourself as being a valuable person for this business, even when you're just starting off, even when you're brand new. That kind of self-respect, that kind of quiet confidence, I teach that. And a lot of it just comes from the understanding of how the business works and then working on your own thinking so that you're creating, your identity and who you are for the business, like not leaving it up to chance. Okay, so I'm going to share with you a job that just came in. Maybe 15 minutes ago, and I've been negotiating. Now I'm going to share with you on the screen the email that came in, blocking all the information so that you can't see really anything, and it's totally, not all you're going to see is the main email checking my avail. And I think that it's really cool for you to see this because then you're going to be in on how a real job comes in. And also you'll see by my responses how I negotiate and how I build the relationship. Okay, so this is a little advanced when you haven't even gotten any jobs yet in the film industry, but I think this is, I just remember when I was starting, this kind of thing would have been so valuable to me. So this is why I want to share it with you. Maybe I'll read the email to you and I might show you a part of it, but again, most of it's private, so I really can't show very much. Okay, so the subject line has the name of the production company, it has the name of the job, and it has checking avail. This is very common when they're checking your avail to put in the subject line, checking avail. Why do they do that? So that you notice the email and you respond. Because we're always getting emails. Everybody knows that. Emails are how we get work. And if you are not practiced on checking your emails, you're going to start doing it all the time because that's how all of your film shoots are going to come in. They're going to come in through email. So, it says checking avail. All right, pretty cool. And as soon as I see that, I get like a happy face, a happy feeling in my body and a happy face because I'm like, oh, a job. Somebody wants me. That's the best feeling in the world. You're going to have this feeling all the time. It's a very good feeling. Somebody wants me. Somebody's checking my avail. Now, they're checking. They want me. And for you, it's going to be like they're going to be checking and they want you. That is such a good feeling. They're not sending the same email to a million people. They're sending it to you, asking and checking your availability for a film shoot. Very good. Okay. So it says, "Hi, Janet. Hope you are well." Happy face. "I have a crazy favor to ask. I am producing," and then it says, "what?" All written out. "A low-budget job at production company with an awesome director, name a director, and celeb Megan Thee Stallion, and wanted to check your availability." So I'm working with celebrity Megan Thee Stallion and wanted to check your avail, period. One shoot day on stage. She gives the date. And then she says, hopefully this doesn't interfere with your other jobs, because actually it's true that now January is already getting booked up. This is a social spot for name of the client, then what it is. Okay, so I can't tell you that. Now, this is a low budget shoot. I don't get too many of these. And this is, why she's like, I have a crazy favor to ask because it's low budget. The rate is $500 for 10. $500 for 10 hours of work. That is low. My regular rate is $1,050 for 10. So that's what it normally is. So it's more than half the rate. And then, of course, remember, we are doing often 12-hour days. So at my regular rate of $1,050 per day, then 12-hour rate is more like $1,300. Now, that's just for labor. Then we have equipment on top of that, which is at least $1,000, $1,500. So it's a lot of money that we're making in this business. But this particular one is low budget. So this one is $500 for 10, and then it's $500 for the gear. Now that is very low. So it's $1,000 for the whole job. I'm going to do it. You know why? So actually, I tried to negotiate with her. I did negotiate with her, but I couldn't get her up, and that's okay. Even so, this is it's interesting because even though I knew I was going to take this job, I am excited to work with her as a producer. Oh, by the way, really good point. This person that's emailing me, and this is a job where she is producing, she has been typically working as a production supervisor for all these years. So she's moving up. Yes, this is what we do. We move up. And when people move up, that's when there's opportunities, because since she's moving up, she has now the option to call me and hire me for her first job as a producer. The first of many, 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 many. And also, I'm working with a new director. I don't know if this is her first job. I think it's a woman director. I think so. But that's another opportunity. So this is how it starts. Yes. And so she's moving up and she's calling me. And when you move up, notice she's got a low budget job that she's moving up on. That's also the way that it works. Like, you don't go from, never having produced to like a full on $100,000 a day job. You start off that the company gives you a small job. And she's been working as a production supervisor for a long time, so they trust her. So this is all pretty cool. Okay, so I responded back to her, congratulations on producing. And then her name, I'm so happy for you, exclamation point. Can you send me the boards for what you're shooting? I'm assuming there is ambience, or is it dialogue? Any information on the gear rate? So I'm asking her about gear. Once I see what we're shooting, I can tell you what we'll need. Okay. And then I'm telling her some of the people that I'm thinking that I'm going to bring in for my team. Thank you so much, and big congrats. Way to end the year and start the year! Exclamation point. Lots of energy in my emails. And then my name. Okay. She says, oh, then she sends me the boards. Okay, now I read the boards. Can definitely not show you that. And then I say, thank you. Looks like a fun spot. Looks beautiful, actually. Then I ask her, do you have flexibility on the gear rate? Like, can you do $750 for the basic package? Janet. So boom, just ask. I'm asking. She says, doesn't it look like fun? I wish I could say yes, but we are maxed out on all ends. Let me know if you can make it work. Then she's got like that emoji, like praying symbol, like please. And then I responded back and I said, okay, for 500 we can do. And then I named the gear, which is after looking at the boards, it looks like that's going to cover it. And I said, just for you, I want you to be super successful. I know you're going to be. So, let's see. Yeah, I'm happy for this. And then I signed my name. And then she said, "You just made my day. Thank you." And she gave me like 8 golden hearts. So this is how it goes, you guys. This is so cool. I love to share with you like a little negotiation. Again, this is a low budget job. These come in every so often, but they are opportunity, because it's somebody, usually the low budget jobs are people that you're already working with or working in another capacity, and they're moving up to a job that now they can hire you all the time. And so that's why sometimes we, professionals that have been doing it for 25 years will work for half of our rates. All right. So I'd love to give you this really real viewpoint of how things work in the industry. And you're going to learn all of this. If you guys are going to do the A-List program, you're going to learn how to get on these sets initially, how to write the emails, how to get people calling you, how to have people think you're good, how to get the opportunities, how to move into your craft that you want to do, how to make the money, how to negotiate, all this stuff, how to get in the union, everything. So I hope that you join us. For the right people, you should be in this already. I hope you join us if you are a go-getter. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this podcast episode. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Thanks for listening today. And if you have a moment, could you please leave me a review? I would love that. And make sure you head over to friendsandfilm.com/join and sign up for my free mini course on what you need to know to find opportunities and start making film and acting work come to you. I'll see you next week.